Namaskar, Ram Ram, Sat Sri Akal, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram. So today I'm with another topic, which is your mind, but yes, the thoughts. I'm going to talk about on the thoughts. So why do we really need that? Why do we really need to focus on the thoughts? Because knowingly or unknowingly, you're getting daily thousands of thoughts, and we are just living with that. There is no harm in it. Are they really impacting, really helping on your life? Oh, that's a big mess which we had from the beginning. Whatever it's come to your mind, you do it. Normally we do follow that. Oh, I like this, that's why I do this. I thought this, that's why I did it. I don't know how it happened, but it came to mind and I did it. That's happened because of your subconscious mind, and that's somewhere someone had put in your head and you acted on that. Maybe long time back, maybe recently, maybe now. Thoughts are not completely yours because you're from childhood, you were getting learned, you're putting by the society, by the people, and then you're following those values, principles, whatever you're taught. But did you really focus on those, whether those are 100% correct? Those are really ones we need to follow. And then we come up with that, oh my God, I'm getting these thoughts, I'm getting that thoughts. You know, we have a saying in our like Marathi, Rikame Man, Shaitanache Ghar, kind of. And what is it? It's like you have nothing to do and your mind is going somewhere else, and you don't know where it's going. And it happens on a daily basis, thousands of thoughts and hours you are spending on the thoughts. You are not doing anything. If you are not at it, as I mentioned in my last video on the focus, we are not doing it because we are not focused on our thoughts. We don't know what we are going to think because that's coming in. And if you make a good habit to them, then it becomes a good, because thoughts can be smelled. Just example, there is a perfume in the market now. What happened? This is a thought, because some guy thought on that, like flowers and oil can be mixed up, and then come up with the perfume. Now we can smell that. That's a thought. Thoughts can be shared with everyone. Thoughts can be like in a reality, whatever you think, and then you made it and you do it. And then it's that the fact that because someone somewhere thought something, that's why we are in this now, in the technology, in the updated version of life, from the the basic bullock car to the now we are going till hyperloop now, the rocket and hyperloop and super speed cars and super speed trains. Why is this happening? It's just because of someone thought that, and then it came into the reality. Someone focused on his thoughts, his imagination, because when someone imagines, we laugh on it. We said, oh, he is imagining. He just imagines, he imagines anything, but anything bullshit you think, those lot of bullshits are there in the market. Those are the reality, and those are doing a fabulous job. Those products are like anything. Big example, many people use, I'll also give it to you, that your water bottle, your Bisleri, the brand. Now, even if it is lots of brands are there, the people wants in India, it's like, I want a Bisleri. Because some idiot person, fool person, so-called society called him that time, that how can water be sold? But in the reality now, everyone goes there, put 20 bucks, put 40 bucks, put 150 bucks, as per the market, as per the customer. There, the bottle, same water being sold, maybe few addition are be there, but the 1 liter bottle goes from 10 rupees to 1050, 1500, more than that. And that's the free of cost everywhere water in the world. Why is this happening? Because that guy thought that comes to the reality. Maybe almost, I think in the cities are now, I believe that no one is drinking normal water. There, almost filtered water is being drunk. What's the behind this one? Someone thought that. Someone focused on his thoughts. Someone focused on his imagination. So when then you can say that thoughts are the things. You always go there and some thought there, and then it's come to the reality. And that's why, as a leader, Mr. Gandhi said that your beliefs are your thoughts. Your thoughts are your words. Your words becomes your action. Your action becomes your habits on a daily basis. Then your habits becomes your values in your life. And once you follow your values, you follow your destiny. So your values becomes your destiny. So now where? Now your thought and belief, you need to think about that. You need to thought very well. You need to, you focus on your thoughts, that where your thoughts are going on. Are they really going to the positive thinking? Are they really going to the negative thinking? Are we living in the only imagination world, or we are imagining something and trying to create something out of the thoughts? Are we controlling our thoughts, or thoughts are controlling to us? How will you define? When you know that you are thinking and doing it, then you're controlling, for sure. It's very simple. But you don't know, you're just thinking and you're going it, that I'll go here and go there, I'll travel, I'll jump in, I'll go to the plane and come down and dip into the sea and blah, 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 and then you come back. Then you realize, oh, I'm sitting here on the chair. And then you were already 1 hour gone. You did nothing, you just were thinking. You really control on your thoughts? No. There are 60,000 thoughts a day. How will you manage it? Then you need to control your mind. You need to think how to control your mind. First of all, go with the flow, they say. But while going with the flow, you need to know where the flow is going. Then you will understand how to go with the flow. Then, how to manage your thoughts. See, the thoughts, you need to first understand that the thoughts can be reality. So you need to first focus on your thoughts, which thoughts you're thinking, how to imagine the positive things. Then you need to be firm on your thoughts that I can be doing this. If you want to remove your negative thoughts or the negativity or your fear, you need to think positively, as simple as that. You need to say that I can do it. When you're saying it, oh my God, it's not possible for me. If he has done someone and then you cannot copy or you cannot do it, yes, of course you can do it. But you need to think of that, first of all. And then you need to be firm. You need to be assure yourself that on a daily basis that you can do it. And eventually that thoughts will be converted in your subconscious mind, and then it will be practicing, and then you will be able to do it. You need to listen carefully what someone's suggesting you, or just, as I said initially, that you cannot follow what you've been taught from the childhood to up to now. Just society is saying something and you just blindly cannot follow it. You ask the question. We are the one country in the world who has always been a seekers many centuries ago, and this is the answer. And that's why we are there till now, as a huge history and very long history which we have, and very much we are in a manner of living life, but still few of them are not focusing what we have been really taught and what we need to really follow. When you think that you can follow our passion, and then it's like, oh my god, someone is said this way, someone is said that way. you know there is a kahawat like in Hindi, सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या कहेंगे लोग. And then when you put in, there's one book I was reading, and that it was mentioned is like, you put it into KBN. What is it? KBN in Hindi, just simple. Koi baat nahi, kuch bhi ho jaye, just put it into KBN. Very simple thoughts. These simple things will make sure your thoughts won't allow you to go to sleep in the thoughts. Now, this is ideology or something else, but it came into my mind that the sleep of thoughts. So you are alive, you are awakened, but you are not actually awakened. You are just in a sleep of thoughts. Since childhood, I've been, putting this thought. In the history, it was there. The Roger Bacon, he says, you need to look to the world with your open eyes. What are those? I mean, we always open our eyes, right? Otherwise, we could not walk, we could not do our job. But still, your open eyes won't do the work which your thoughts do. So your thoughts are running behind. Your eyes are open, your nose is smelling, all the other organs are working. But then what? Then still you are thinking in behind your mind, and you're not actually focusing. You're not actually looking at the world, as he says. So if you want to really woke up, if you want to really see the world as it is, then you need to woke up and see with your open eyes. It means open your mind. Don't put your thoughts under someone else's control. You should not be doing that anytime. There is a saying. My dad used to tell me, "Ekave zanache and karave manache." That's a Marathi saying. It's like, you listen from the people, but you do what you think is right. So for sure, you be an active listener. Active listener is not just a listener. He listens, he understands, he reviews, and then puts into action. Whether it's right or wrong, then he decides to do the things. And other things, don't pressurize your thoughts and put it in the force. You should be free on thoughts. Your imagination should be very much imaginary. If the people would haven't imagined, we wouldn't have been here now. We are in the AI world, artificial intelligence. We are in the air. We are thinking of living at the Mars. We are, traveling on a 1,200 kilometer per hour speed on the Earth. You see this? These are all the imaginations. People are imaginary. That's why we are living a luxurious life. We are living in this technology because of imagination. So ensure to free your thoughts and learn from failures. This thoughts, when you had some issues, when you failed somewhere, and you are continuously thinking on that, but you're not learning. You're just regretting. You're just sorrowing on the old circumstances, old issues happened with you, and you are not learning from them. You need to learn from them. You need not to sorrow. You need not to गम में रहना है कंटिन्यूस नहीं, खुशी में रहना है. उसी थॉट्स को कन्वर्ट करना है. You need to convert those to the success. There is recently I was going through and shorts on the YouTube, and I happened to see that Amazon, the big company, huge company, making lots of money, we think, and lots of business of Amazon, and Jeff Bezos and this, and everywhere he makes money. No, that's wrong. He makes 1,000 business which are failed, which are not giving him enough money to survive those, but only one business has succeeded, and that's one. Which one is that? You can comment and let me know. Yeah, it's one of the Amazon business. And that's only one business which giving huge profit to them. But if you would have stopped on one or 50 or 100 or 500, anywhere in between, and not started that one, then he could have been not so profitable, right? So you need to not to stop yourself. You need to continue learning, if even if you're getting failed. Big names I can take here. Thomas Edison, 1,000 times failed, right? But still we are in the light. And then future Nikola Tesla, lot of businesses given, but the AC current by him, many would agree or agree, I don't know, but yeah, he has also given lot of things after many failures. Favorite one always. This is many will agree, that's the Elon Musk. Billionaire becomes a millionaire, then becomes poor because he did not have a rupee, and then he took a loan, all property sold, and then fourth time succeeded on the rocket. And then now where he is, world knows that. So learn from your failures. Don't put a pressure on your thoughts. Be free. Don't just listen by others and act. No, you need to listen, act. Before acting, you need to review and then do act. And you need to understand that our thoughts are the reality. So what you are thinking, you are becoming, as I told you already. And then you are, becoming that reality, which is your thought in your mind. So I think we have much to talk. I have a lot to talk on this. For sure we'll be doing it. But for now, this is it. And thanks for your time. Have a great day.